When life knocks us down, family and home care workers help get us back up again.
I thought that it could never happen to me. I was 37 and didn't have long-term care insurance because who needs that? I'm healthy, you know, I'm exercising, I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. How could that possibly happen to me? Um, it could happen to anybody.
Whether it's at the age of 37, like Lori Rendell, or later in life, home care preserves the dignity and independence of people of all ages.
I don't think I'm old, but I'm a senior citizen, and I want to be as independent for as long as I possibly can. And I've been very dependent on people and resources for the last year and a half.
Dawn Mooring, retired from directing a home care program, now finds herself in need of services from the home care program she used to direct.
Well, I first got the need for home care because I had to go to Cleveland Clinic to get my knee replaced, and it didn't turn out so well for me. By the time I could come home, I couldn't walk or even lift myself out of bed. Then once I got home, I was pretty much bedbound, and that's when I had to start having care. Family service was called. You know, when I worked there, when I was director of this program, I used to tease about being able to handpick my staff. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be the patient one day. And here I am, one of the patients, exactly like I used to go see. I mostly can do my shower by myself, but they're mostly like a standby assist for me, so that I try to take my shower when they're here so that I don't fall and I'm not home alone when I take a shower. They're tremendous help to me when it comes to my housework. I couldn't live at home without them here. And I would have to go to probably some kind of assisted living or into a nursing home or something. But being able to stay here and be with my pets and my personal surroundings, it means everything to me.
Mary Fink and Leroy Duty are roommates and friends. They share the services of the same home care worker.
Leroy was a very good, close friend of my husband's. And Eddie always praised him up one side and down the other. And when he lost the place where he was living, and I knew about it, I called him and told him, I said, Lee, move in. And he says, are you kidding? I said, no, I'm not. I said, Eddie thought the world and all of you, and you just get yourself over here. And he did.
Mary's bedroom and bathroom's that end. Mine is at this end, and there's the bathroom for me, so that makes it nice. And she allows me to rent from her and stay here. That helps too. And she's been a good friend.
And that's the way we live. And he's a good help to me. I had some electrical problems. He fixed it. I had some other problems in the yard and that, and he's done anything and everything that he possibly can. He can't do a lot because of his health, but that man, I don't know how he keeps going, but he does.
When I first got sick, I was only taking like 4 pills a day, and I take a bunch now. When the nurses come in, they can set up my pills and stuff because my memory's not that good, and plus I'm not that good at reading. Most of the stuff on the pills, if I had to tell them what they were, I couldn't even tell them. They help me with my easy meals, which I can repair through the microwave, or the aide can does it when she's here. But truthfully, if it wasn't for Passport, I'd be in trouble. They're a big help. A lot of the things they do, they allow the aide come in to help sweep the floor, do our laundry. If we need to take a shower or something, they help us. Right now, she helps me at times with my back and other stuff.
She's good. I don't know what we'd do without her, because she'll answer health questions for us. And I had a problem. I didn't even realize that it was anything serious until Sue found it. And she has to help me bathe, and that's when she found it. And my doctor couldn't believe it because she had it cleared up in less than 2 weeks. And if it would have broke open, I could have bled to death. And she took care of it.
Anthony Thomas provides loving care for his mom, Ruth. As her dementia increased, his love for her compelled him to leave his job in Texas to become her primary caregiver. A professional home care worker supplements his efforts.
Home care is a vital tool in providing care for a loved one. To me, this is my mom. And if it was my dad, I could do the hygienes. And this is my mom, I can't do that. There's things that the caregiver can't do for them, so they need assistance. And that's critical. It's critical for someone who's worked hard all her life, retired General Motors worker, paid her taxes, been a good citizen, supported our society. So I'd rather spend tax dollars helping someone who helped put into the system. But the primary thing is when they come for that 2 hours is to help mom have her shower, have her hygiene routine done. And I just noticed the difference in her. So it's critical. It's not only home care, it's total care. It gives us the opportunity to do the things that she's not able to do anymore, and the things that because of her physical restriction she can't do anymore. So it's a home care is a foot soldier. They really help us.
He wouldn't have that much time to spend because of his own family.
Yeah, gives me time. Yeah, it does. Home care is a vital need. The need is going to grow. That's the people in the office really need to have compassion. Like Louis Armstrong said, if you don't feel it, I can't tell you anything about it. So if their lives haven't been directly impacted by it, then it's kind of foggy for them. They can see down the road a little bit, but they can't see the true benefit. This is something that's going to impact state, federal government in the future. I'm a baby boomer. The largest population size is getting older. It's something you can't turn a blind eye to. It's something that we as residents of a city, regardless of where you're at in the United States, you're going to be impacted by it. So it's a vital tool. If you run into this situation, you definitely will need it. The area of Office of Aging is a vital resource and been helpful to me in my endeavor to take care of my mom.
The Area Office on Aging serves both older adults as well as younger persons with physical disabilities through the My Care Ohio program. As Lori Rendell's story illustrates, the need for home care can come at any age, sometimes without warning.
I was completely independent, financially as well as socially, and I had a great house and decent car and great social life. I had a great career, and I don't have any of that anymore. So it's been very difficult, very difficult. Several years ago, I came down with an illness called Guillain-Barré, and that's an autoimmune disease. I was pretty much rendered paralyzed from the neck down overnight, within about 48 hours of the initial onset. So I was in a hospital, and then an acute care hospital, and then I was in a nursing home for 16 months, and then with family. Once I got out of the nursing home, even being with family, they need a break. They can't be doing everything. I was always there to help people out. Now I'm in a situation where I'm relying heavily on others to help me out in all situations. And so I was really lucky. I had a lot of people looking out for me, My family's been wonderful. They take me to doctor's appointments. Sometimes we go out to lunch a lot. We do a lot of things. They've done everything, that they can. But, there's a giant gap with what they can do and what is necessary. I want to be back in the community and a contributing member, and without home health care there's no way that would be possible, not even a chance. I still have a lot to contribute to this world, and I wouldn't be able to do that without Rochelle. There's no way.